Hello, beautiful beings of love and light. I am coming at you today after this beautiful Sagittarius full moon has become exact. We are now just sitting in that energy, and I wanted to share with you a pranayama that I created out of the Kapalabhati pranayama, specifically for this pointed, single-focused energy, this very adventurous, seeking force that is very lucky and expansive, and it is coming into our bodies, our minds, our spirits. And so to help us to hone in on that specific thing, this idea, this intention that we've always wanted, this dream that we've had forever, that we want to see through to fruition, to help in the manifestation process. So if you're familiar with Kapalabhati, it is much less forceful. It is a easeful pranayama because Sagittarius is a mutable sign, so it's much more easygoing even though it's a fire sign. So the energy is more of a gentle glowing candle than a roaring bonfire. So to embody this energy, we're still going to use the root chakra or the root lock, Mula Bandha. So hold your root lock as you exhale, and just practicing engaging that pelvic floor muscle can really help to support you in getting into the truth of who you really are. So we're gonna release that before we inhale. So as you release all those muscles, let the entire pelvic floor relax. Remember, you can do this at any time. No one can see you doing this. It's within you. So as you release, fill up your belly, fill up your ribs, fill up your heart, fill up your throat, fill up your third eye, fill up the top of your head, and reach your arms up simultaneously. Interlace your thumbs, make soft fists with your fingers, and stretch them for the sky. You can straighten your arms as much as is intentional for you, not to the point of ever hurting, but to a point where you feel engaged. Also here you can shrug your shoulders up by your ears, so you're cradling your head. You're taking in all the breath that you can and holding your breath at the top of your inhale. So big belly, full breath, and hold here. Gaze up towards your crown. Kapalabhati is also called skull shining breath. So gaze into that space inside of the skull, at the top of the brain or the cerebral cortex, and vision that which you truly want. As we exhale, and any time you're ready to exhale, you can undo your thumbs, bend one of your arms, and draw your shoulder blades back. Spine is nice and tall, proud. The whole way down, you're engaging Mula Bandha. Come here to the bottom of your exhale and create your bow. So you're pulling back that bow, envisioning where you are setting your sights. And see if you can either close your eyes or keep them open to envision what you truly want in your life. And then hold at the base of your spine. Hold at the bottom of your exhale. Again, hold only as long as you can without strain. And then when you're ready to inhale again, release the pelvic floor muscles. Inhale both of the arms up. Fill up the breath. Stretch the arms long. Gaze towards the top of your skull. And hold your breath, evermore releasing all of the muscles of the pelvic floor. Holding here, taking up space, getting big, getting present, getting visual. And then again, whenever you're ready to exhale, first engage Mula Bandha, draw your abdomen back as you release your thumbs and slide the opposite arm back, elbow towards your shoulder, opposite arm straight out in front of you, draw your bow. Set your intention, or perhaps just gaze out into that space and see what is there. If your eyes are still closed, maybe what do you see behind your eyes? What are you wanting, seeking, discovering? Whenever you're ready to inhale, right? You don't have to follow my cue ever. We all have different lengths of breath. You will again release Mula Bandha. Let your low belly fill up. Let it rise up your spine. Interlace your thumbs. Stretch your spine long, shoulders cradle the ears and the head. Hold your breath at the top of your inhale here, and maybe try this time tucking your chin down, creating more of a clear pathway for the prana to travel up to the top of the head. You're shining your light out into the world, reaching for your zenith. Sagittarius always hits its mark, and when you begin to exhale, right, not on my command, on your breath, draw your bow. Maybe this time, this round, you find that spot, you can see the full picture. Maybe it's just halfway. Maybe it's somewhere in between. And you release your arrow. Maybe you're still holding it. Either way, make it your own. Inhale, fill up, release, Mula Bandha. Hold full of breath at the top of your inhale, gaze up. And one last time, when you're ready to exhale, draw your abdomen back, engage Mula Bandha, draw your bow. Perhaps on this side you also see that intention, that place, that thing that you want. Maybe it's formulating a little bit each time you practice. Maybe you release your arrow here. Maybe you release it on its way back up, wherever that point is for you. And as you inhale, one final time, hold your breath at the top. What is behind the eyes? What is that vision that you see, that you truly want? And on our final exhale here, we'll elongate it. So as long as possible, envision tracing an arc of white light. So you have both bows from both sides, creating a sphere of white light around you. The flames, but not raging, not warring. Mars, after all, is in its home sign of Aries, so it's feeling very cozy and warm as opposed to its typical warring energy. So it's all about the love, and Venus is also here in the sign of Gemini, so opposing the Sagittarius energy. So we got mutable luck and good fortune opposed by this lovey little chatterbox energy. When you come to the bottom of your exhale, just allow yourself to fully breathe naturally in and out. And just notice the sensations that arise. What came up for you? Do not worry if nothing is present, if you aren't having any visions yet, they will come. And if you have had visions, what are you setting your intention on? If you enjoy doing pranayama, I invite you to join me on my 10-week pranayama course. We'll be learning the 13 most foundational pranayama that can help to support you in your daily life. This was a version of one that I've created just to help to embody this Sagittarius energy. But there are fundamental pranayama that you can use to help yourself when you feel anxious, help yourself when you feel like you're slipping into sadness or depression, help yourself when you feel overwhelmed by all that is happening around you. So when you're needing some motivation, when you're needing to calm and rest, and when you're needing to just focus on one thing, there are eons old traditions in the pranayama practice that can help to support you. They've been supporting yogis for decades. This is older than modern medicine, this ancient science. So I invite you to join me on June 1st for the first workshop from 1:30 to 4:30 here in New Zealand. The class will be recorded. You can join me live in Browns Bay. I would love to see you there. I love you. I hope this helps you, and I hope you feel this very fortunate, optimistic, loving energy of the Sagittarius full moon. Please feel free to message me if you have any questions about your personal birth chart and what's happening for you at this time. I do birth chart readings around the specific moons. Love you. Mwah. Thanks for being here. A little bit of intention